Welcome back, friends. Today I'm going to show you how I created this title animation. The title comes in from underneath the background and it comes up. Now I have already started to create my animation. I have got 2 panels created and I'm going to be creating the last and final panel. So rather than keep you bored, you watching me what I'm doing, I'll create the last one with you and then I'll tie it all together. So I'll just click to add a new page and I'll come over to my elements and I'll search for a photo of Spain. I'll go to all photos and I'll place this photo on my workspace. I'm going to make a duplicate and I'll just layer them one on top of another and I'll grab both of them and just make them as wide as my workspace. And I'm going to take the top one and I'm going to remove the background. All right, I'm going to place some text on my workspace now, and all in here in all caps, I'll type Spain. And I'll place this text right here. And I'll change the color to white. And I'll put a shadow, a black shadow behind it. I'll turn up the transparency and the blur. I love that effect. And I'll just tighten up the offset just a little bit like that. All right. Now I'll just go back to a previous slide and I'm going to grab this description box and I'll just paste it in here and I'll move it to the side here. And in here, I'm just going to modify it to say Spain. And I'll update the description. And I'm going to grab that background and I'm going to change that background to black and just turn down the transparency a little bit just that we can see that text a little bit better. Now I'm going to go over to elements and I'm going to place a rectangle on my workspace. You can also press R. I'm going to grab this rectangle and I'm just going to resize it. And I'll place it right here. Just a little bit closer, I'll put it there. I'm going to change the background color of that rectangle to transparent. And then I'll grab all of this, including that background, and I'll group it all together. Now it's time to make a copy of this slide. And if you don't see this panel down here, just come down here and select thumbnail view and then it'll pop up. So I'm going to grab that slide and I'm going to click on the 3 dots and I'm going to make a duplicate. I'm going to come onto that duplicated slide. I'm going to grab my description there and I'm just going to move it over to the side like that. And that's why I created that transparent rectangle to attach the rest of it so that when we're sliding it over, we don't actually see any of the text. I'll now grab my text of Spain. I'm going to go to position and layers because I want to make sure that the Spain text is actually behind my background where it's been removed, or my photo where the background has been removed. So I'm going to grab Spain and I'm just going to move it in behind that background there. I'm now going to grab Spain and I'm going to move it down underneath the background. So I'll just leave it right there. And you don't have to bring it down here. You can put it on the side, on top, wherever you like. I'm putting it there so that it comes up underneath the background and up into the sky area. I'm going to grab this description and I'm just going to move it over to the left. And now you're going to see why I added that transparent box on the side. It's just so that it keeps it all together with us not seeing that text when the slide is empty with no text or titles on it. So now that I've done that, I'm going to take this slide and I'm going to make another duplicate. So I'll click the three dots and I'll say duplicate page. And I'm going to take that last page and I'm going to move it right over in front of my first Spain slide. I'm going to close this for a second. And now we're going to notice that all of our slides are just slightly different in duration. And what we want to do is we want to synchronize that duration. So I'll take this slide right here. It is 3.7 seconds long. And I'm going to come up to the top here where the timing is. And it's 3.7 seconds, but I want all of the slides to be 3.7 seconds. That way they're all kind of synchronized together with the same timing. I'll click on the apply to all pages, and that will synchronize all of the pages to 3.7 seconds. It's now time for us to see how that's all come together and how that's going to play with all of those motion graphic effects. And that's about it. If you learned anything in this tutorial, press that like button, subscribe, and turn that notification bell on. If you want to learn more about Canva, join my YouTube channel membership. For now, I'll say bye-bye. Until next time.